Hello, my name is Kale, uh, and I'm going to be talking about my research topic paper. Uh, the topic of my paper was how can we better ourselves physically and mentally, and can we combine these two for a better outcome and result? The answer to that, of course, is yes. So I'm just going to be breaking down what I had written and showing and saying what I had learned. So first, I start off saying why people should care in the first place, because a lot of people our age, or my age, or in general, do not really care about their physical or mental health. Some people let themselves go physically, and some people let themselves go mentally, and we should just try and take better care of that, because there's a lot of benefits to staying mentally and physically active. You're just a more rounded person, and overall it's a very important thing, and I think that's what I've learned. If you let those two things go, the likelihood of you getting diseases, health problems, whether it be mental health or it be physical health, they go up exponentially the more and more you let yourself deteriorate. So a lot of people know that but still don't care, and that's what I have found. That's what I found mostly of note when I was writing, why should people care? For the second and third paragraphs, I describe why mental and physical health are both important and why we should keep up with them. So like I was saying, the first one was more specifically towards mental, and it was like, alright, well, not a lot of people care, and they let themselves, just do whatever, they don't really think about anything, and that's how, early onset dementia happens, and, just you start, losing your stuff, your memory, stuff like that, because not a lot of people try to stay mentally active enough, so it's a very big thing that can happen to people. And then in the third paragraph, I describe, actually, I think it's reversed, but it doesn't matter. The second and third paragraphs are about mental and physical. So for the physical, there's people out there who don't exercise, who don't care about their bodies, who just let themselves kind of whatever, and that impacts their mental health, because no matter how you look at it, the way that your body is still a part of your brain. Your brain is in your body. And if you don't take good care of your body, then your brain is going to suffer the consequences as well. So I used my articles and to lead back into the point, and I explained them thoroughly, and I tried to explain why it matters. And I think overall is just more of the why it really does matter, and I went more in detail with those two. And then I found out while describing their importance that they really are both so connected, and I feel like not a lot of people really realize that. So that's where I led to in my next paragraph, which was how were they connected, and this seems like a no-brainer, right? That they're so connected, you would just think, oh, okay, that's obvious, but people don't really think about that, So, but wow, the actual way of improving one will improve the other is really cool. And not a lot of people really realize it's kind of like a balancing act rather than just, oh, I'm going to get buff and that's it, or I'm going to get really smart. You have to take it in stride with both. So, I feel like what I said in the passage was true. Most people usually focus on one or the other, but bringing them together will warrant even greater results than just focusing on one. I end up reflecting on these points, and I used my articles to reinforce the importance of the points and lessons that I had outlined in my article. And I had learned a lot while writing this, really just how much the brain and body are connected, how simple games, exercises, tricks can get you going and get you on the path of good habits that will benefit you exponentially the more and more you keep doing them and help you for the rest of your life. Overall, I was glad I picked this. I love mental health, and I think not enough people really talk about this stuff, so thank you. That has been all.